questions?
Talk about the quick lead you got out to tonight, Claude.
Well, I think we're happy about that. Certainly, I think by the end of the first period, we also knew that it was really a 2-0 kind of game, and we were fortunate to be up by that many goals. So, that's not to take the credit away from the goal scorers, because there were nice goals, but I didn't think we came out to a great start in the first half of the first period, and kind of picked up our game a little bit in the second half. But overall, it was a tough night. It was a grinding night, and maybe tonight we weren't totally on, and we had to work hard to make things happen. And some nights are not as easy as others, and tonight was one of those where we just had to grind it out because just the sharpness just didn't seem to be there.
Coach, how did you feel about your team's mindset after giving up that late goal and disappointment of giving up a goal?
At the end?
Yeah.
We're okay. I mean, like I said, we've been through these kind of situations before, and I think the experience of that has helped us out. We're calm, and we just got ourselves ready for the overtime. And to me, when you get scored like that late, it can be devastating for certain teams. But it just made us probably a little hungrier. We went out there and showed some character and ended it early.
Coach, do you look at this win as there are things that we still need to work on, or we were able to grind it out and that's a good start?
Well, it's not so much we have to work on some things. I just don't think we were sharp tonight. That doesn't mean that we, they got through neutral zone very easily tonight, where normally we don't, give teams that much space in neutral zone or that much luxury, and just we were off a little bit, and again, it's not to say we're a bad team, but we weren't as sharp as we can be when we're at the top of our game. And it was just one of those nights where, like I said, when you're struggling to be on top of your game, you got to kind of grind it out and try and stick with it. And at the end of the night, like, I thought our guys, although they're not happy with their game, and neither are we still battled hard enough to win this one.
Go for that last minute. You sent Kevin Miller out with Chara. Is there something about his game, maybe some of the other guys?
Well, he was solid. I think at that point, it was a right defenseman. Johnny Boychuk had gone into the hallway there. He got in the puck in the throat. So, he was a, pretty reliable defenseman for us all night. And so he was out there at the end, and thought he was a good player for us tonight. So, again, sometimes, you talk about experience, but sometimes you also talk about merit. And, he deserved to be there with the circumstances we were under at that time.
What does it mean, Coach, when you decide that you want to go with the 3 forwards in the overtime? I mean, what kind of message do you think that sends?
Well, I mean, we are trying to win games, and when we started the game, we went with 2 and 2 in that first shift, and it was mostly about Crosby out there and just making sure that we played a little bit more conservative from the neutral zone. And then once we got that face-off in the offensive zone, I just decided to go with a full line and a defenseman to get more of an attack, and it paid off.